I like that.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Flavorgasm. Tonight, I am making copycat Arby's roast beef and cheddar. Should I? Need I even say more? I mean, Arby's roast beef and cheddar is a fantastic sandwich. Look, a lot of fast food places, you eat their burgers, or whatever, and it's all right, or something like that. It doesn't quite look like the picture. Now, granted, Arby's sandwiches might not look quite as stacked as the picture, but they do put quite a bit of meat on their sandwiches. You got to give it to them. And I could have just done a regular roast beef sandwich, but I wanted to do the beef and cheddar. So I'm going to smoke a bottom round roast. I'm going to get that roast to 125 degrees internal temperature, and then I'm going to let it rest overnight, probably, to in the refrigerator. I'm gonna let it rest for a little while after I take it out, let the juices recollect. Then I'm gonna refrigerate it, and then put it on my slicer and slice it thin like a deli roast beef. And it's gonna be a medium rare roast beef. All right, so I'm gonna get started on this. First, I'm gonna take a little jar, and I'm gonna add some beef broth, a little of this Allegro honey garlic, Worcestershire sauce, and a little bit of this mushroom umami seasoning. Just a little bit like that. Shake. And we get started injecting. Oh, crap. That was unfortunate. All right. Yes, you're going to have some run out. That's all right. We'll use that to help hold the rub on. Squirt it out. I'm not going to do like a whole lot. You can do it like you're gonna, like in a grid pattern or something. I'm just kind of hitting a few spots. I'm not even going to use all that. probably gonna be good. Make a mess there. Yeah. Alright, to season this thing up, I'm going to use some of the Pit Boss smoky salt and cracked pepper. Get all sides of it. And add some of this Fire and Smoke holy garlic. This stuff is great. It's got garlic, activated charcoal, ground chilies, salt, black pepper, brown sugar. It gives it a real nice dark bark. This is just black. I think it's got a little rosemary in it as well. Up and on there. Let this sit for a few minutes. We're going to get it on the smoker. Get this on the smoker. Okay, as you can see, I've got the bottom round roast off of the smoker. I'll be honest with you, I took it off the smoker 3 days ago. It's been in the refrigerator. It had to rest anyways, so, and then I haven't had time to do this in the last few days. So, it is time now to get to slicing this on my deli slicer. I'm going to set the dial to, I want it the end, but let's see. Right about there, I think. We'll try it. We'll try it. Got this thing for when I get ready for it. Let's turn it on. That's pretty good. It's about the right thickness. Yeah, it's gonna be good. And this actually looks really good. I cooked it to medium rare. Went 125 internal temperature, and then the carryover after it rests. I'm gonna give this a shot. Mmm. Mmm. Okay. This is the first time I've ever just tried making my homemade own deli, like roast beef, deli anything. It's on point. I've wanted to do it for a while. I'm gonna be doing it more. Yeah, see, I'm not even gonna make a sandwich now. I'm just gonna eat all out of slice. Mm. All right, that's phenomenal. I said it. That's phenomenal. I'm gonna keep slicing it. I've got a pot with some beef broth. It's actually spicy beef broth because it's what I had. And a little Worcestershire sauce. I'm gonna get in there to warm up a little bit, just to heat through. And then I'm gonna make the cheese sauce. And I've got my a tablespoon of flour, tablespoon of butter, and a tablespoon of flour. I'm adding 3/4 of a cup of half and half. It may take a cup. It may not. We'll just see where we're at. And right here, I have some beef broth. It's spicy beef broth and a little Worcestershire sauce. Then I will drop the roast beef in to warm it up. So then I'm just going to continue stirring this. All right, I'm going to start adding the cheddar cheese. It's a mild cheddar, about half of an 8-ounce block. I'm going to do somewhere around 4 to 6 ounces, something like that. Start with that. Almost forgot about these. Wouldn't be an Arby's meal without them. Probably good. Oh, I forgot. Okay, it is time to put this sandwich together, and I cannot wait. I'm really excited for this. So right here, uh, Arby's uses the onion buns, and I love onion buns, but I could not find onion buns anywhere around, well, in my town. I could have went somewhere else and found some probably, but at Walmart or the IGA here in town, IGA had some. They weren't very oniony looking, and they were like $5 almost. So forget that. I found ballpark everything hamburger buns. So it's got the everything bagel seasoning on it. So it's got the onion on there, plus poppy seeds, sesame seeds, garlic. I actually have everything bagel seasoning that a lot of times I will put on just regular hamburger buns. And now you can just buy them. So, and of course, I could have made the sauce. You can find a copycat recipe online, but you know, it's not very difficult. I've made it before, but then they started selling it in the bottles, and that's Arby sauce. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with a wait, how they changed the bottle. Oh, I'm gonna take that off too. I'm gonna start with just, yeah, my buns are a little extra toasty, but I'm fine with it. I'm not against toasty buns. I was doing something else and stopped paying attention. It's time for the roast beef. So here's that roast beef. Layer this on. Maybe I should have kind of took it out and let it dry up just a little bit. It might make a little bit soggy of a sandwich. I might not even need all of this. This is it's gonna be stacked. I think it's probably good. I don't think I'm gonna need the rest of that. I don't want it to be so much I can't even like pick it up and hold it. Now, the cheese sauce. Simple cheese sauce. I just did a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon of flour, 3/4 of a cup of half and half, and about half of an 8-inch, about half of an 8-ounce block of mild cheddar cheese. It's not quite as yellow as I would think. I could have done more cheese. I don't know if this is going to be quite the same as theirs, but you know, they might be using Cheese Whiz for all I know. That's probably good enough for now. A little Arby sauce on the top. And already making a mess. And can't forget the Arby's curly fries. And since Arby's don't quite yet, maybe one day. Right now, they only have the Arby's sauce and the horsey sauce. Still waiting on that like 3-pepper sauce and the honey mustard. But for now, You know, this Ken's salad dressing honey mustard, it's pretty close. Pretty damn close. Okay, let's, how do I even go about this? What do you think? Looks pretty close, right? Let's try it out. A few days in the making here. That there's a piece of gristle there or something. Well, I mean it's not Arby's, and that's not a bad thing. That is like, man, that's Arby's. That is, how did it go about this? Okay. Come on, did I get like the... You saw those first few pieces I was eating. Standard. What is that? I think I got like the... I must have got the end of it, the fat cap part. Had like some of the gristle on it. Oh well. Still good. But chewier on that. So I went with the bottom. What I cut first. It's a process. It is. But it's worth it. There you have it. Arby's roast beef and cheddar from scratch. Other than the Arby's sauce. I'm not pimping this. I'm not getting paid. Cheese sauce from scratch. You can buy a can. You can buy a can of cheddar cheese sauce. I didn't have one. I thought I might have, but it was nacho cheese sauce. Considered it, and I was like, it's not that hard to make it. I got the stuff. Smoking your own roast beef. Watch for it, because there's probably going to be some more recipes of me using the rest of that roast beef. Arby's roast beef and cheddar from scratch. I'm going to be making my own roast beef a lot more. Look, I bought 2 bottom round roast for under $20. And I only smoked one of them. I'm doing something else with the other one. But if you go into a deli, right now in the deli, I looked at the roast beef, $12.99 a pound. You know what? 4 or 5 hours this might have been on the smoker. Refrigerated for 3 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, 3 days. Is today Wednesday or Thursday? It's Wednesday, yeah. 3 days. So, and I've got a lot of roast beef. So it's worth it. It's really worth it. Messy. Put it in the Arby's roast beef and cheddar. I will see you next time.